Hello everybody, I'm Stephen Risnick with San Diego Biz Law, and today I want to discuss a very important topic for business owners because I'm seeing more and more of it, therefore I'm making it a video. Long story short, workers' compensation. Find out if you have to pay it based on whether you have family members, how close they are, etc. There are too many rumors out there with respect to family members not requiring workers' compensation. What I'm seeing is this in San Diego. Not only are my clients getting fines, but a year later, they're now getting prosecuted by the district attorney's office for criminal charge. You can't make any mistakes with workers' comp. You need to apply for it. You need to get it. There are very, very few exceptions where you don't need workers' comp with respect to family. And if you don't qualify under those, and I find this mostly with elder care facilities, please get them. One of my clients who sadly represented himself before he hired us ended up with an $82,000 fine with interest and everything. By the time he's going to end up paying it off, because he's making payments, I think it's going to be about $117,000. And the reason he hired us, because a year later he was charged criminally. So avoid all of that. Workers' comp is serious business. If you're running a business, if you have an employee, even one, get your workers' comp. The consequences are expensive. There are many rumors out there with respect to who you have to pay workers' comp for. A lot of people think that aunts, uncles, cousins are exempt. Not true. Now, the nice thing is in California, or nice or not nice depending how you look at it, is whatever you own, your spouse owns. So if you have a sole proprietorship, your wife is considered half an owner. So if there's husband and wife who own a company, they're both working at it together, then you don't have to pay workers' comp for your wife. However, let's say you set up a corporation instead of sole proprietorship. She is now an employee. You need workers' comp. You hire your son, for example, you're going to give him X amount of dollars to do something around the house. He's not an employee because that's incidental to living in a dwelling. On the other hand, you hire him to deliver groceries for your company. That's an employee. So if you have a single employee for California purposes, you have to have workers' compensation insurance. And the fines are extraordinary. They're 2 times what you would pay for your policy normally, which you would have paid in workers' comp. And yes, you can make payments on it, but you'll be making payments for many, many years. I mean, it makes no sense. It makes better sense to get workers' comp. Now, you may have a company like a law firm, for example, and say, well, nobody lifts anything heavier than a file here. You still need workers' comp. So you can't get away with it there. So if this is your first business that you're running, keep in mind, workers' compensation insurance. If you're not sure about that, call us, call a law firm, call someone, get professional advice. But the last thing you want is to get caught without it, especially if somebody should get hurt. Then, you're looking at extraordinary expenses in a personal injury lawsuit. So, good luck out there.